Julian Edelman received the MVP award for Super Bowl 53, and I kind of understood it. I mean, he had 10 catches for 141 yards. He was responsible for over half of Brady's total yards, and he was a huge reason the Patriots were able to win that game. So he was definitely a very deserving Super Bowl MVP in my opinion. However, if it was up to me, I think there was one guy who was a little bit more deserving. And while Stephon Gilmore has gotten some love, especially because he had the interception late in the game, I really think the player that I was most impressed with on that Patriots defense was Hightower. This LA Rams team made a living off of the play action. One of the ways they were able to beat you all season long was by getting linebackers off to different directions through the play action and then being able to beat them over the top. This play is the perfect example of what I'm talking about. As you see, they're going to fake a run to the bottom half of the screen, and this is the route concept that the Rams are going to be running. The Patriots are in a cover 4 zone, and this could be a very good situation for the Rams, as they could end up having a receiver open just past the linebackers. And since it is play action, this means that if Hightower ends up moving forward, it could end up making that gap even bigger. However, look at Hightower on this play. While he does creep in forward and to the bottom half of the screen, as it's a fake to be a run to the bottom half of the screen, he does a very good job of, once he realizes that it is play action, getting back quickly. If he gets fooled on this play, this is an easy catch for the Rams and an easy first down. However, he is able to get back. This next one's an even better example. As you see, once again, it's going to be play action, and that's the route concept that you see on the screen. Really, that's the route that Goff's going to be looking at, because if the linebackers get drawn in, this could now make it very easy for Goff to just throw over the linebackers and make an easy catch for a first down. However, again, look at Hightower here. He completely isn't fooled on this play. He barely even moves in. It's like he knew this play was coming and was even able to move up to the top half of the screen to take away that route. This is the play that was constantly working for the Rams all season long. However, clearly Hightower was prepared for plays like this. He clearly spent a lot of time in the film room preparing for situations like this, and it really paid off in the Super Bowl. Well, I really think that his biggest impact was in coverage, not getting fooled in play actions. He still had some impact in other ways. Like on this play, for example, he's actually going to be on the line here. The Patriots are going to blitz here, as they're going to have all 5 guys on the line move forward. The whole point of Hightower on this play isn't really to do much. He's simply just going to try to run in between that left tackle and left guard and get them both to block him. Then New England can send their edge rusher over to Hightower's left, and he'll be able to get the Goff for a sack. That's the way this play is drawn up. However, look at Hightower here. Not only does he do a good job of getting both the left guard and tackle to block him, but he's also going to end up splitting right in between them. This wasn't supposed to happen at all. He was supposed to try to take himself out of the play on this one. However, he goes so quickly, he's able to get right in between them and get the Goff for a sack. He really was firing on all cylinders in Super Bowl 53, and it's a huge reason they won this game. This next play was another just great play that he had in this game. As you see, it's a cover 3 zone, and this is the route concept that the Rams are going to be running. If you notice, the Patriots ran a lot of cover 4 zone in that Super Bowl, and a huge reason for it was because they trust their linebackers, and more specifically, Hightower, to cover a lot of space in that middle of the field. This play is actually a great play to beat a cover 4 zone. As you see, Hightower's going to have to look and guard that route right there. But because he is, this now means that the route above him could end up being wide open. And if you look, that ends up being exactly what happens. Hightower is guarding that route that he was initially supposed to guard, but now there's another Ram who could end up getting open. However, despite this, he still looks over to Goff and reads that the throw is going to be going to that direction. He ends up breaking to the top half of the screen and nearly picking it off. In my opinion, if he ends up catching that ball, he easily runs in for a touchdown, and there's no doubt about it that he should be Super Bowl MVP. However, he still made an incredible play here. He wasn't able to make that catch, but that's a really tough catch for a linebacker to make, especially when you're not expecting the ball to be thrown until right before you see it. This Rams team eats middle linebackers alive, and Hightower was able to basically take away that entire part of the screen, which is what the Rams love to run their plays through. It was one of the best linebacker performances in a big game we have seen in a long time, and it's a huge reason he's now a 3-time Super Bowl champion.